Well, Brin was held up today. Again, as always seems to be. Um, I'm jumping through it. Um, I posted up with other witnesses and other victims of these crimes from the very same predators by name. It's pretty obvious I ain't the bad guy here. But none of y'all care about that. Doesn't matter that I send them the evidence. Do them exactly what needs done with it. They're gonna argue. And it sucks. Anyway, I'm hoping Brin will call back. I'm gonna go right over by the door and have a cigarette, and then I'll get back to trying to post stuff on here.
Tell them.
Alright, well, hopefully she'll call back. There was one of the people that bullied me before that was betting that she's not going to help in the end. And that might be true. That seems to be the reality of it, doesn't it?
I'll let you know if I got work.
Hopefully Brin will write an actual report about the situation.
Hey, amigo. Gracias.
After patrol boat raider. Very cool. You guys can't see it. I got look at that cool. 1, 2, big difference. What's the cloth? Let's see. Suki Kim typed Konnichiwa is hello from Japan. What time is where you are? It's nighttime. Ohio means, well, it's a state here in America, but in Japanese, I guess it means good morning, or Ohio gozaimasu. Sorry if I was ignoring you. Um, I'm surrounded by all my stuff. You get to see how painful it is for me to move just one bag. It sucks. I have to move my stuff over and over again to try to find a quiet place where I can work on my things without having to be subject to the whims and will of other people who don't understand what it is that I need to do for court, or how important it is to turn it in with the victim right away, or to make a written report with the victim. It has to be turned in with the victim. There has to be a witness who is willing to come forward right away, not witnesses who say, all right, well, let me know when you have court. You have to make a written report, and that's how the police get all of these poor people. They convince all these poor people that they're not allowed to make a written report. Rather than taking eyewitness reports from these people, the police say, oh, well, you can't make a report for someone else. As a disabled person, when they're supposed to call Adult Protective Services doesn't care. A friend or family member has to call it in. They also, when they call it in, they have to explain the safety issues with the police, and that's super important. There's a lot of other stuff I gotta do. I'm eating up every little bit of what I've got, trying to hopefully believe these people. She typed on the phone, I've got something important, but I'll call you soon. And I typed, I'm being patient as possible. That's very true. The stuff that I post on the internet, I don't want it on the internet. I want it in court. I don't want people offering to get violent with others. All that creates is more violence. While I'm trying to talk people out of getting violent with each other, I gotta deal with people like Chris Stafford pretending like I'm trying to talk people into hurting him. Absolutely not. I want him in prison. The things he did to me are bad enough. The things that he did to Amanda are worse. Well, depending on how you look at the situation. When somebody cares, they listen about the abuse, they focus on the abuse, and they turn in the abuse. When they don't care, they make it about them. They never let you get a word in. They try to make you feel bad for calling them and asking them to keep their word. I'm busy with this and I'm busy with that, and you can guarantee that if they're women, that it's always going to come down to my kids, or they'll make up somebody else's kids. Kids. I gotta babysit. Everybody's got to babysit, right? So that's one of the things with having to rely on women is that women don't treat men the way they treat women. Neither do the cops. The cops will beat the fuck out of you and then play victim afterwards. They will beat the shit out of you, place you in cuffs, beat the shit out of you again, and then charge you with assaulting a police officer. Now, there's a lot of things that Brin says that are almost true. She's known them to be true in her life, and I've known them to be true in mine. Like the police don't care when you're homeless. That's absolutely true. But there are ways to bypass that. Write it down, go in as a group. The more the merrier. As soon as possible. Not 2 to 3 weeks later, because in that 2 to 3 weeks, look at how many times Walnez has pulled this BS just in the last 2 days. I've recorded about half of those times. But he just keeps doing it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post up some links to some videos here. Let's see, view your channel. Hopefully Brin calls soon. Let's see. Copy link address. This one right here is a link to when I met Brin. This is the literal situation. Before he pulled this, he was throwing stuff in my vehicle and yelling out the window, which is what prompted me to start the recording. Let's see. Let's see. Copy link address. I guess I'm gonna have to get some light of some sort. Or put the keyboard on my lap, I guess. I can use the sunlight for now. Alright, that one's the second ride by. The video's, let's see, 2 minutes and 10 seconds long. Let's see. Copy link address. Sorry, I typed so slow. That's number 3. Here's number 4. Number 4. This is the one where he threatens to kill John Stevens. I'm trying to find number 1 and number 5. Oh, it says for you. Let's see. This is the witness to number 1 and number 3. Um, 3, Part 1. Copy link address. This is the first one where he was riding by. Mind you, I've got a protection order against him. Alright, here we go. Here's another one from, let's see, copy link address.
Hey, Mark.
Let's see. There are a whole bunch of these. See, I think this is another one where it's Chris Stafford crimes. Yep, for surely. Wish there was a way to make that louder. Let me see. Alright, that's not it. Let me see. Oh. Alright, this one right here is another one from Chris Stafford from just a couple of days ago. Right. Probably sick of hearing that one over and over again already. live, I believe. Yep, I'm looking at the live videos and different, what's it? Ah, it's right here. Copy link address. This is John Stevens. This is the guy that Andrew Lonez was threatening to kill on the other video. Um, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find some very specific videos to hook up here. This was from about a month ago. There's even more than that. .486 GDU Blue Dodge pickup. That's one of the people messing with it too. Let's see. Oh, that was not intentional. Let's see if brin's ready. She's been on an important phone call for an hour. I called her and talked to her for an hour last night. Sometimes things take time, I guess. She says it's important, so it's probably important. Meanwhile, Bonez pulled his crap again last night, and he's not the only person who's pulled that crap. Anyway, there's just some more I've had to go through. There's a whole lot more. Meanwhile, I'm eating up all of my Wi-Fi hotspot. As far as carrying my stuff over to the library, if there's going to be nobody there to meet me there, then I have to wait until there is, because I can't carry my stuff over there every day, and that sucks. That doesn't mean that I'm not trying. I don't know if any of you want to try to contribute or not. If it comes to trying to contribute with turning in evidence, you can message me at doggedroman@gmail.com. There it is. I'll type that in. Alright, that's my email address, and then I do have Cash App, app/$Dogged Roman. That's if you want to try helping financially. I'm trying. I mean, I eat up all of my money making phone calls and trying to get anybody to help turn this in. Instead, all these people who are literally watching this happen are making every excuse not to try helping to turn it in. Always too busy, always, no matter what. I'm hungry. I've run out of food. I've run out of food stamps. As far as money goes, I have a receipt and a bunch of cards. Suki Kim typed, "What can I say? What is dogged Roman meaning?" Dogged means tired. Roman is somebody from Rome, like Rome, Italy. I'm not really from Italy, but I've been made fun of for having a Roman nose my whole life, and for having a Jewish nose my whole life. I'm used to anti-Semitic bullying. People also scream a lot of anti-gay stuff. Some of the videos that you see there, you'll get to hear it. There's more than one. I get so tired of this. If I'm not able to record it because I'm homeless, I'm not able to charge it, or I'm not able to download it, or I can't record it live anymore because somebody broke my phone. I had to get another phone. I have to try using it. It's very difficult. Here in the United States, when you're homeless, your guilt is just assumed, especially by the courts, because they know you're an easy person to railroad or victimize, take advantage of. You'd be surprised what people will allow you to do to somebody if you tell them that somebody is mentally ill. This is what I always end up with, though. I end up having to wait all day long for somebody to make a call to keep their word every time, whether it be Claire or Brin or Sarah or Teresa Orn or Vicky Rain, Alyssa Rainwater. No matter what, they're always too busy. Then, of course, after they say they'll help, it's the "I'm always too busy" routine. They're always too busy, always too busy. They're always sick, always getting themselves injured, always babysitting, always tired. I'm not allowed to be any of those things. I'm not allowed to be tired. I'm not allowed to be sick. I'm not allowed to be injured, or I get treated like I never tried. I need help stopping assaults that I take frequently and often. And that takes somebody like you actually caring enough to help turn it in. I'm going to end this video. Maybe you'll look at some of those other videos and see what I'm dealing with. Hopefully Bryn will call back.